Nation provides clean water to Haitians. United States-based Uniform Advantage, a leading retailer of medical uniforms for healthcare workers, recently partnered with the charity Hope for Haiti to donate $75,000 to bring clean drinking water across the country. The funds will help purchase 900 filtration systems for disadvantaged households that they will be able to use for the next 10 years, thus securing the necessity of safe, clean water. The president of Uniform Advantage, Susan Messamore, stated, "Our partnership with Hope for Haiti gives us the chance to help others thrive." Way to go, Uniform Advantage and Hope for Haiti. Your collaboration is an investment in love that enhances the lives of our beloved Haitian brothers and sisters in heaven's mercy.
Climate commitments reveal nations fall far short of Paris Agreement goals, according to the Nationally Determined Contribution Synthesis Report released by the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, or UNFCCC, on September 17, 2021. Global greenhouse gas, or GHG, emissions in 2030 are projected to be 16.3% higher than that of 2010, instead of the 45% reduction required to limit global warming to within 1.5 degrees Celsius. The publication highlights that there is an urgent need for nations to update their respective emission limit pledges to further restrict GHG outputs between now and 2030. Speaking of the report, UN Secretary-General His Excellency Antonio Guterres warned that unless wealthy nations commit to reducing emissions now, the world is on a catastrophic pathway to 2.7 degrees Celsius of heating by 2100. The United Nations is a laureate of the Shining World Leadership Award for Humanitarianism and 2 Shining World Leadership for Lives-Saving Hero Awards. Many thanks for the urgent warning, Your Excellency Antonio Guterres and UNFCCC. For the survival of all, may addressing the climate change crisis be the top priority of world governments in God's upliftment.
Charles launches environmental television channel on Amazon Prime. His Royal Highness Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales of the United Kingdom, a Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection and World Protection Laureate, has debuted a television channel on Amazon Prime dedicated to exploring the climate crisis and solutions to it. The channel, called RETV, will air new and existing films on global warming, as well as highlight businesses seeking to meet the challenge, sustainability, ideas and innovations. It will also feature His Royal Highness's direct plea to act now. Wonderful news, Your Royal Highness Prince Charles, on your partnership with Amazon Prime to help spread and inspire solutions to the climate change emergency around the world. In the overflowing wisdom of the divine, may your programs help to speed the arrival of an eco-friendly vegan future for all.
Engineers in United States develop highly efficient method to remove lead from water. Massachusetts Institute of Technology scientists have created a new method of removing lead from water that is cost-effective and could be installed in houses within a day where the water supply is contaminated. It works through shock electrodialysis, in which electric pulses are sent into a pipe of streaming water, causing the lead ions to move to one side. The water stream can then be mechanically separated by a divider, with clean water on one side and lead-filled water on the other. Other methods currently in use are more energy-intensive or remove useful minerals in addition to toxic lead. Our hats off to you, engineers from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, on your effective new method to remove lead from water. In the goodwill of the Providence, may all people on the planet have access to safe drinking water to ensure their good health.
Live classical music brings calming atmosphere to Australian hospital. 23-year-old award-winning concert pianist Oscar Wong from Queensland volunteers his free time to perform for the patients, visitors and staff members at the Gold Coast University Hospital, or GCUH. The live music was introduced through the Piano Project, directed by the facility's Creative Health Project Officer, Maddie Bridgeland, to help create a more welcoming and uplifting environment. Along with Mr. Wong, a group of 10 staff members and 4 volunteer musicians take turns playing the grand piano in the institution's foyer. Ms. Bridgeland says the positive outcomes of having live music in hospital settings are increasingly evident, and the performances have boosted the morale of all who come to GCUH. A round of applause, Oscar Wong, Maddie Bridgeland, and all involved in Gold Coast University Hospital's piano project. May the live music continue to help bring comfort and upliftment to your patients, visitors, and healthcare workers in divine essence.
On September 25, 2021, vegan fast food chain Odd Burger held a grand opening in celebration of its newest store, that is in London, Ontario, Canada. The event attracted a long line of excited customers, as well as the Mayor of London, His Worship Ed Holder, who was present for the ribbon cutting ceremony.
The City of London extends sincere congratulations to Odd Burger on the grand opening of your location here.
Odd Burger is the world's first publicly traded vegan fast food chain. In a period of rapid growth, currently there are 5 stores, with each location serving hundreds of customers each day. 20 additional sites are scheduled to open across North America over the next year. The fast food enterprise has its own food technology plant, where it manufactures more than 30 plant-based proteins, dairy alternatives and sauces. James McKinn, CEO and co-founder of Odd Burger, listed some of the delicious items that had attracted the large crowd.
Well, our famous burger is a plant-based version of a McDonald's Big Mac. And then we have our chicken products. So we have our Wingalings, our Pretenders. We have our crispy chicken burgers. We have our ice cream milkshakes and all of our breakfast items. So we have a lot of things that people love, and those are just some of the most popular.
Half of the profits from the grand opening were donated to the Animal Save Movement, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, which works to protect animals and our environment. We are overjoyed to learn about this rapidly growing vegan fast food chain and wish James McInnes and the entire Odd Burger team every success as they expand their venture. In heaven's grace, may all restaurants offer exclusively vegan food in the very near future for the well-being of all.
46-year-old elephant rescued from life of heavy labor. Animals Asia recently saved a female elephant named Cam Phan, who was born into captivity in Aulak, also known as Vietnam, and spent her life hauling logs. Cam has now been transported to the Aulak Seas, or Vietnamese government-operated elephant conservation center, and will live out the rest of her life in freedom. She will have extensive land and forests to roam, as well as the company of other loving elephants. Animals Asia is a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, and Supreme Master Ching Hai has previously made a humble contribution of $30,000 to support the charity's work. Such heartwarming news, Animals Asia, on the rescue of gentle Cam Phan and her new life of freedom. And the love of Buddha, may all captive elephants soon be released into sanctuaries, where they can live in peace among nature and friends.